Just a little disclaimer here. There's no way I'm making it through all of this without breaking down, so we're going to see how far I can get through this. My name is Ryan. I'm Sarah's older brother. And on behalf of our family and Josh's family, we just wanted to thank everyone for being here today to celebrate Sarah's life with us and for the outpouring of support, prayers, and food, and donations that you've given to support everyone through this time and support the children's future. We're just eternally grateful for that, and I know Sarah is grateful for that as well. She would have been so much better at doing this than I am. She was always so outgoing and such an extrovert. I'm the polar opposite. But we really shared the same sense of humor. And I shared this story with Pastor Brian and some of our family members the other day. But Sarah and I always had the knack of, when together, laughing at the most inappropriate times. And it happened so often when we were at church that we dubbed it church laugh. And mind you, this was a very traditional Methodist church. It wasn't like Life Church with theater lighting and awesome music and loud sound and all of that to cover it up. This was bright lights and quiet and all of that. Got to the point where we would just have to separate each other, and we'd flank my mom and stepdad's sides so that we couldn't even look at each other. We'd sit on opposite sides of my two stepbrothers, and we'd stare at the ground or we'd stare straight ahead the whole time, because if we even looked out of our peripheral vision and saw the other person's lips start trembling, it was over, it was done. We were out of there. And everyone who knows Sarah's laughter, I think, can appreciate that, but that's one of the things that I'll miss the most about her. Up next, what I wanted to do is we have a slideshow. It's a pretty big slideshow, but if you know Sarah, her passion, she deserved a pretty big slideshow. And so we've got some songs that accompany that, and I'm going to tell you about them in reverse order, because by the time we get to the first one, I'm going to be done. So the final two songs are called Brave and a song called Manifesto, and they're songs that were introduced to Sarah here at Life Church. And if you've known Sarah over the past several years, you know how important Life Church was to her and her family here. And I know she would have wanted these songs played, and thank you to her circle of sisters for recommending those. The second song that we'll play is a song called Share That Smile by a band called Storyville. And I can pretty much assure that no one has heard of that band, but my dad introduced that to us in the mid-90s, and we all just kind of fell in love with it. And it was so important to Sarah, and one of her favorite songs to today. The first song that you're going to hear is by an Irish band called Flogging Molly. And Sarah texted me at 5 o'clock on Saturday to ask what we were doing for the night, because it was Josh's birthday that we're celebrating. They were going to be downtown, and I let her know that we were going to see the band. And she was so excited. And 5 minutes later, she texts back, "Crap, they're all sold out. Why don't we just meet up later?" So the last song that Flogging Molly played for the night is called If I Ever Leave This World Alive. And I walked out 5 minutes later and got the news from my mom. So please share these memories with us and remember Sarah's legacy. We love you, Sarah.
If I ever leave this world alive, well, thank you for the things you did in my life. If I ever leave this world alive, I'll come back down and sit beside your feet tonight. Wherever I am, you'll always be more than just a memory. If I ever leave this world alive, if I ever leave this world alive, I'll take on all the sadness that I left behind. If I ever leave this world alive, that you feel will soon subside. So in a word, don't shed a tear. I'll be here when it all gets weird. If I ever leave this world alive. So when in doubt, just call my name. Just before you go insane. If I ever leave this world, I may never leave this world. But if I ever leave this world alive, she says, I'm okay. I'm alright. Though you have gone from my life, you said that it would. Now everything should be alright. She says, I'm okay. I'm alright. Though you have gone from my life, you said that it would. Now everything should be alright. Yeah, it should be alright.
I should be happy and nothing was said. I'm going nowhere, nowhere but land. Outside my window, there's a moon that disappears. A new day rising through yesterday's tears. And won't you share that smile? Shine that light on me for a little while. Share that smile. Smooth the edges of the world that's running wild. What appears a real thing ain't always been seen. Sometimes the light will play tricks on your dream. Time is a way of sorting these things out. I'm peeling back the layers of heartbreak and doubt. Stay on to share that smile. Shine that light on me for the while. Share that smile. Smooth the edges of the world that's been wild. shine a light on me for a little while. Share that smile. Smooth the edges of your world that's worthwhile. Share that smile. Shine a light on me for a little while. Share that smile. Smooth the edges of your world that's worthwhile. Running I stand before you now, the greatness of your renown. I've heard of the majesty and wonder of you, King of heaven. In humility I bow as your love, wave after wave, crashes over me, crashes over me. For you are for us, you are not against us. Champion of heaven, you made a way for all to enter in. I've heard you call